Hello and welcome to our March results video. So, following on from what was our best month ever in February, it was always going to be a difficult one to follow, but we had a really interesting month where we saw the first few events for new Fed Chair Jerome Powell, and we also got a trade war between the US and China, and we see that continuing on into the next month, but all of the initial fears here were seen at the end of February. So how did we do? Let's take a look. In the first 2 days of the month, we saw a return of about 87 pips there, where we were trading the Dow and the DAX, which wasn't a bad way to start the month. Then in our first full week of March, we saw a return of 310 pips, which really was a great start to the month, following on from where we left off in February as well. So we were able to kick on with a success rate this week of 75%, and mainly leaned into the DAX and gold as well, and the euro dollar also giving us over 100 pips in that week. So it was a nice way to continue on from February. And moving into the second full week, we can see that we continued in that vein. Now, this time mostly leaning into the Dow, where we got 213 pips on the month, but generally, again, we took them where we could and continued on in the same vein. Then in week 3, things started to get a little bit more difficult, where we increased the amount of trades we did considerably, but still with 41 trades, we had a success rate of 68% and were able to get 285 pips by the end of that week. So a good way to finish after a difficult week overall. Then we had our final week, which was something special because we only had 4 trading days with Good Friday here. We had an 83% hit rate on our trades and got over 800 pips there. As you can see, it was again mainly in the Dow that we got a return here, but we found that it was the best market the way that we were trading, and it really did range quite a bit throughout this month that helped us to find these winning trades throughout. So overall, that did lead us to our total of 1,981 pips, which was another great month for us again, continuing on to keep that return flowing in. And hopefully we will be looking to push on and continue in that vein here in April, and we will be back for those results come the end of that month. See you then.